where does one even begin as a CHRO when it comes to overseeing programs that affect, what, like 400,000 people globally?
375,000.
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think it all starts really with ensuring that you have sponsorship at the top so that your most senior leaders really truly believe that inclusion and diversity is not only the right thing to do, but something we have to do for our business. And so that's really where it starts. But if you think about, programs and policies are important, but really every single day, every single decision, inclusion and diversity mindset being embedded in what you do is how you actually make the change happen. It can't be about just, programs and things that are isolated. It has to be very integrated into the way our people think and work and act every day.
Is there a one-size-fits-all approach to the programs that you oversee, or are they specifically generated towards specific markets or specific people?
Yeah, well, it definitely cannot be a one-size-fits-all. Each individual has his or her own specific needs around what will help make them successful professionally, but also personally. And so we need to make sure that we're transparent with our people so they understand the nature of the opportunities available to them, but we need to do it in a very individualized way. And we use the input that our people provide us to help shape the direction and the programs and the policies that we have today, like the working from your home location for the year after the birth or adoption of your child.
That's a fantastic initiative, actually, yeah. So you've been with Accenture since 1988. How has the sector changed in that time? How has the workforce changed?
Yeah, there's been dramatic change, and I'm happy to say that our organization has, I think, been on the forefront of really defining the talent practices for the 21st century. I mean, when I started, there really were very few women, and there were certainly no flexible work programs at all. I was one of the first people in Accenture to actually work a part-time schedule. And so, fast forward 28 years on July 6th, and what you'll really find is that we have the, sponsorship from the top. The tone is set. We have lots of programs and practices all over the world, but the most important thing is our people feel that they can come to work, be themselves, and use their voice to ask for what it is they need to be successful both professionally and personally.
So there's currently a migratory workforce in tech with employees, they move regularly from job to job. Is that an issue for companies like Accenture, or is it something that you relish?
In the digital revolution, and even in the Accenture technology vision this year, there's a concept called liquid workforce. And I think the liquid workforce is something we're very excited about because our role is to really lead the digital disruption on behalf of our clients, and to do that, we need the best and brightest minds to solve their biggest business challenges. So having access to the liquid workforce is really essential to that. But for our employees, we also want to ensure that they have a broad sense of all the opportunities that are available at Accenture. So every single role they can find on something we call the Accenture Careers Marketplace, where they can see the roles in any country around the world. But the marketplace also shows them how their skills and capabilities map to the skills and capabilities required to the role, so they can take their own learning and development into their hands. And I think while people are seeing people want more rotation more frequently, if we're able to offer that inside of Accenture, they're quite excited about being able to do that.
Yeah, it's great to see a career path for yourself.
Yeah. And to architect it for yourself.
So you've spoken before about how part of your job is motivating the team at Accenture with an exceptional employee experience.
Yeah.
So what is the exceptional employee experience?
Well, I think it's really one that recognizes that each individual is a human, and that there is this sense of our employees are looking for a more consumerized employee experience. So just like at home where they, can shop on Amazon or get suggestions from Netflix, their experience in Accenture is also very hyper-personalized and digital and on demand. Lots of, mobile apps available to them so that they can, you know, for example, learning, they can tap the app and go. So learning, time away to learn, but also learning all the time. So very consumerized, hyper-personalized career experience for each of our 375,000 people.
Enjoy this video? Click here to get the latest careers news and advice, and find us on social media.